Want to count us in?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go.
Viva la raza! Welcome to Necro Electric. I'm your host, Sean D. Skellington. This is my bride, Kylie. And this is a soon-to-be Oscar's bride, Jordan.
Hello.
Fernandez.
Hernandez.
And of course, Holmes, don't forget me, Skcoobaveli It.
That scared me. I didn't know they'd do that. I thought it was a squirt gun.
It smells good.
He would have liked it if it was a squirt gun, if you know what I mean.
The return of Scoob.
Orale way.
Ugh.
All right, we got a bonus who the hell are you question, level 2.
Oh, we do?
Level 2. Oh, shit.
Level 2. How did you lose your virginity?
What? That's the question? Why are our questions so pervy?
Because that's what the people want.
That's what they want.
See.
I guess.
What's your favorite food, guy?
Tacos. Bring every taco over. And that's also my favorite thing, too. Wait, who's going first?
God, no, it's just you. It's just
Me?
you, bro.
Oh, well, shit.
I ain't ready to share that story.
Jordan's got some dark shit going on over there.
That is a tough one to answer.
Jesus, it's so loud in my ears.
Well, let me tell you the first time I lost my virginity, right?
The first time.
There she was. All 365 pounds of her. Just thick, moist, wet for no reason. And the preacher comes out and says, that's a real whap. No. You know, believe it or not, when did I lose my first? Oh, yeah, okay. There's like 2 occasions. One.
What?
You only lose it one time.
And one night. I don't know which one came first, though. Well, I mean, I guess I did. But I did it on a log in a creek. It was a big old rotten log.
Ouch.
You fucked the log? Or
I wasn't laying. I was doing the work.
Oh.
I fucked the log. It's a lot of splinters, man.
found that knot hole?
That's me barking up the wrong wagon. We had this older, it's always an older chick. I don't know if she was a prostitute or what, or just one of those whores in high school. Woo, you got to appreciate whores. If it wasn't for whores, people like me wouldn't get laid. Ladies, I'm looking at you. Well, yeah, she played with my little hand-me-down, and I watched a lot of porn growing up. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to try those
What
moves.
age was this?
I'm going to be honest with you. Well, fuck, we can go back. So at 9 years old, I was trying to do what the grown-ups were doing. 9 years old, I was sneaking into garages with my mom's, not my mom's friend, my mom's friend's daughters. We're all the same age, grew up. We all walked into our parents' bedroom, watched them play hide the salami, and we were like, let's go fucking do that, man. I ended up burning down the garage that day because we laid down cardboard everywhere. It was me, my brother. Fuck, I don't want to say them names, but we'll just say A and A. So we went to the AA meeting, and there were sisters, and we were brothers. We went down there. We laid cardboard everywhere like we were about to break dance or something. And we started taking off the panties, and we started, all right, what do we do now? It's like, where the fuck is yours at? You know, like, well, I'm looking at my brother, he's looking at me. I'm like, go ahead, bro. you show me out. So we just tried to do what the hell we were doing, and it wasn't good. So we thought that, okay, we humped on each other for like 10 seconds. It has to be stinky and sweaty, just like our parents' bedroom. So we got to hide the smell. And we lit a piece of cardboard or something to like wave it.
Oh,
and
my God.
you know how fast cardboard burns.
Yeah.
So that shit fucking went everywhere. We dropped it, closed the door. The whole garage was smoking and everything.
Oh, no.
My parents were in there. Well, my mom and her boyfriend were in there hokey pokeying, and we were locked out of the house. You know, back in the day, what was it, 90s, early 90s, we were little bastard kids. I mean, people didn't care where their kids were at that time.
Yeah.
So
You just had to come home when the fucking street lights came on.
we're over here banging on the door, let me in, I'm hungry, and all this shit. Nah, they were doing their due. So I was out there just burning down garages. And I'm like,
Oh my god.
I said, fuck, man, this garage is on fire. I said, what do we do, man? My aunt lived right behind us, so we went over there and pretend like nothing fucking happened. They looked out the
Like
window.
it wasn't you.
And it was nothing but a big old dark cloud of smoke. And I was like, fuck, man. And I was like, hey, I think my garage is on fire. I don't know who did it, but we better go check it out. And sure enough, they called the damn fire truck, and we had to go the next day to talk to him and shit. And I probably found out who my real dad was then. Who knows? I'm going to go take you to the fireman.
And, if the FBI is watching this, don't think about it too hard. He was just a
We
little
were little niños.
He was a little boy, and I don't even know what to think right now. I'm just.
But
I thought I was a bad kid. Holy shit.
No, yeah, I was a little piece of shit, to be honest with you. But I did start pretty early after that. I had my first kid at 15. So, like, before that, I was practicing and doing what we do from the porns. Good old Ron Jeremy taught me everything. And
Shout out to Ron.
I hope I don't end up like Ron Jeremy. Shit.
He caught some charges.
Golly, speaking of Ron, here's to you, buddy. Oh, wait, I don't even want to take a sip from that right now.
Speaking of pounding things, pound that fucking subscribe button.
Do it. Spit on it.
Yeah, man.
Or not. Just click it.
Speaking of spit on it, you might want to take off your earphones for this. Check this shit out. I don't know if you can hear that, but yeah. Today is Mexico's Independence Day. Woo! All right. Oh, let's see. Do I got any more? Oh, there. Oh, shit. No, fuck. I better
Every time.
go ahead and put that down. But, I did all kinds of shit from pools, and contrary of what the porns show or believe, like banging in the water is not the thing to do. Yeah. I mean, if you're really into it, if you're young, you're going to find a way to get it in there. That wop, that wop's going to need a mop because it's nothing but pure water. But I don't know why, and that always like confused me. Like, if it's in water and it's pussy, then why isn't it wet? And why is the friction so hard? Like, I feel like I'm ripping something open. But yeah, I'm not a fan of water.
Science, bro.
I had it was one of my sister's friends, and they thought that they could not get pregnant by having sex in a hot tub because they thought that the hot water would kill the sperm, and that's how they had how he had his first kid. And I was like, that's why we need sex education in this country. That's why we need more information than you can't get pregnant in a hot tub. That's impossible.
You probably catch a UT in there.
I was going to say that's like bubbling up germs and diseases. Yeah. It's like, hey man, you got an open wound? I'm ready. Yeah, make America great, huh? That's what I'm doing. I'm here to make America great and talk about our first sexual experiences. I did a bunch of crazy shit, man. What was y'all's?
Oh shit!
I've told mine before. I think I was 13. I was at
13.
Yeah, I was at a party.
Babies.
My cousin, he was 18, and we had a bunch of friends over, and there was a girl named Nikki that was there, and I think she was 18 or 19.
Don't listen, FBI. Just shut it down. Just shut it down.
But my cousin lied, and he told her I was turning 17.
Oh,
but I was actually turning 13.
Oh my!
Happy birthday!
And then we were all having a good time, and then he was like, "Hey, bro, like we're all bailing. She's got a birthday present for you." And I was like, "Really? Like what?" I'm thinking like Super Nintendo,
Transformer.
Holy shit!
He's like, "You're gonna be a man, bro." And then he gave me the fist bump.
He became a transformer.
I was like, oh shit! I was like, okay. And they, and I've had tons of like uncles and cousins, and they're all fucking pervs and shit, and they talk about it in front of everybody, right? So I'm like, all right, this is my
I got this.
This is my moment.
Time to be a man.
For this, right? And then he's like, she's going into the bathroom to get ready or whatever, and then I was like, all right, well, this is the time. And then I just got naked and I put on a condom and I got into my bed And then I sat there and I was staring at my ceiling. I was like, don't come out with like a fucking Ninja Turtle or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh my god.
but then she came out in like a lingerie thing, and I was like, yeah.
You're rock solid. What a good birthday.
Jeez.
Yeah.
My 13th birthday, I think I did have a Ninja Turtle fucking a big old fat dude in a Ninja Turtle suit and shit. Where's your mama? Tell her I said hi. You know?
I mean, I'm sure it was super awkward. I wanted it over as quick as possible so I could call everybody I knew.
Yeah.
Like, yo, what up? I even went to school the next day late because all my friends, we had math class together. Yeah. So I purposely waited like 15 minutes so that class would be in because they were all there when they first like
Little
happened.
gigolo,
And then I walked
Jesus.
in, I was like, yeah.
The fucking man. Ow.
Yep. But then
great.
it got dark because I was walking home and I was talking to this other girl named Lori who was my age. And I had just thought that was like a one and done kind of sitch. Mm-hmm. And she had driven, because I wasn't calling her back or anything, and she had driven over by my school and saw me walking with Lori, this girl. And then she pulled over. She's like, you mother, like cursing me out and shit, her and her sister. And like, you fucking, what are you, a fucking pervert? This is a middle school. What are you fucking doing over here walking with thing? And I'm like, oh shit. And I'm like, bitch, I'm 13, bitch. And then she was like, what the fuck? And then she jumped in her car and took off.
Oh, I can't even imagine what went through her head.
I think I would become a nun after that.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, Lord.
Fucking perv.
Forgive me.
Dude, she was calling me out in front of like a bunch of people, you know?
Yeah.
So it made me mad. So yeah, I was just like, you fucking bitch, I'm 13. What the fuck you doing?
You're the fucking perv.
Yeah,
FBI looks
no
into
joke.
your house.
Oh my god.
That's fun, man.
I snuck a boy into my house. I think
25.
no, he was only a grade above me. I was 17. I was 17 when I lost my virginity.
Well, that's
okay,
pretty good. That's
I was
pretty
not
good.
a child. I mean, I guess I was, but I wasn't like 9 years old.
You know, we were experiencing.
I guess so.
I mean, I didn't break my hymen or anything, but is that how it works? I mean, my foreskin didn't bust through or anything.
No, I don't know. I can't remember where my parents were. I think they were out or whatever, but I snuck a guy into my house and it was, it was kind of romantic. And then we were getting to it and he was like, oh shit, I forgot condoms. And so he went all the way into town, which I lived out in the country. So he drove. Yeah, he left. And so he went and I was just like staring out the window, like, please don't let my parents come over. Please don't let my parents
How
come
old
home.
is this guy?
He was 18.
He was 18?
Yeah.
He didn't try the pull-out game thing? He didn't, he didn't run that by you?
He mentioned that, and I was like,
he did
no, that
mention it.
sounds like a bad idea. I'm not. I'm horny, but I'm not stupid. So
The old pray and pull.
Yeah, pull and pray, man. I say 17 Hail Marys after that shit.
Yeah. So he went into town and he got condoms and he came back and it was over in 10 minutes and I was, very unimpressed because I thought it was going to be this grand thing and he was happy, but I was like, oh, is that it? And he was like, yeah, you okay? And I'm like, yeah, great. Nothing really happened. Was something supposed to happen? And he was like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay. Well, maybe we can try again sometime. You need to leave. Goodbye.
Poor guy.
I would have got mad and been like, you whore! And just got that virgin whore.
We ended up having like a friends with benefits relationship after that. But, at the first time was very unimpressive. So, I don't know. But like my parents came home. Is that mine?
I think that's yours.
Ooh, it's mine. They were like, don't incriminate yourself, Jordan. Don't do it.
It's the ghost.
Yeah, I'll say it is. I'll blame it on the ghost. I think it's good. But yeah, my parents came home and I acted like I'd been watching TV all night. And then I was just like laying there and they're like, hey, what are you doing? Just watching TV. No big deal. Yeah.
You're like, nothing. I always walk bow-legged. So what? Yeah, man. Speaking of ghost. So I've been doing a mural. I did Tupac at Medina's Southern Soul Food.
Oh yeah, I
in
saw you
Belmead.
post that. It looks amazing.
Yeah.
By the
Thank
way.
you. Because I was like, man, is this like a skinny Steve Harvey? Is it like Kobe
looks
Bryant?
great.
They were even like, why'd you put LeBron on there? I was like, LeBron? It's like, fuck.
LeBron?
Doing my job wrong, But I went last night because, of course, I tat in the daytime, and then I cheat in the afternoons, and then beat my wife in the evenings, and domestic violence, beers, and burritos. Anyway, I go up to the place at 11:30. 11:30, probably on the dot. As soon as I step out, I'm shaking the can. I hear a searching for my baby or something like that, right? Yes, I am. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm looking around, and I'm the only one here at the time.
Oh,
I'm like,
creepy.
man, what's going on? And I hear a little baby cat that's always there. He's going like a long meows, not just meow. It's a long. I'm like, fuck this shit. There's these giant lotus and beetles hitting the damn lights and shit.
Yeah.
So they're like, and I'm hearing like something off the Christine movie, right? And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And all of a sudden I see a little flashing in there, right? And I'm like, nobody's here. It's 11:30 at night. Everything's off.
Yeah.
I look inside the damn building. And I'm like, holy shit. That jukebox, the little panels start flipping.
Really?
And they're playing, and it's playing. So I'm like, oh shit, where's the damn phone? I said, it's time to die. Paranormal activity, motherfucker. It's happening to me again. Because, I mean, that's why they call me Scooby-Doo in the first place. Because I grew up seeing fucking ghosts and shit. And so I'm a little on edge a lot when that shit happens.
Yeah.
That's why I can't smoke weed too much. Sorry, fellas that want to smoke weed with me. But anyway,
You've got
I'm
like
like-
a line out the door or something.
no, yeah, man, I don't want to smoke with you, bro. I'm like, I can't. I see demons. But I'm like, man, fuck. So I press record, and I'm trying to zoom into these little, like, they put bars up. A ghost.
You brought that dang ghost with you.
It's following me. It is following me.
Different. This is
I don't know what it is.
That's so
I don't either.
This short intermission brought to you by Pancho Savage. Oh, see. Pancho Savage is coming to a theater near you. Anyway, but long story short, I recorded it. It stayed on for like the whole song. The jukebox stayed on. And I was like, all right, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Now, mind you, I'm painting Medea. Medea is the mother that's long and passed away. And then I'm just getting done with Tupac, basically, or the Kobe Bryant or Skinny Steve Harvey, whatever you want to call him.
Yeah.
And it's a soul food place. So the whole thing going through my thought process right now is, how can I make this place soully, spiritual, something that like involves, because you can paint food all damn day, but what's soul food? I was thinking that kind of stuff, and that's when that stuff happened. And that cat's going like,
Ghost of Tupac's eats fucking
that'd be
soul
dope,
food on the inside.
man. Hey, if they played some fucking Tupac, man, I made it.
The mom was just trying to play some music for you. She didn't want you to be in the dark and quiet by
Yeah.
yourself.
I did enjoy it, but in that part of Belmead, I mean, there was a couple of prostitutes here and there. There was a couple of crackheads that stopped by.
no.
They enjoyed my work too, by the way. And that lady's $20 richer. Anyway, so yeah, man, it was fun. And the crazy thing is, the owners pulled up and everything after a while. I think after I posted the story,
Yeah.
and they pulled up and they were like, oh, we left the jukebox on. Okay, let's go unplug it. They went in there, talked, chilled for a little bit. And I'm just over here tripping. By then, my cousin pulls up, and I'm all telling them, hey, man, did you see the fucking ghost, man? It's following me, man. Because a lot of weird shit's been happening to me lately.
Oh no.
But I'm kind of so used to that kind of shit.
We
I
should
grew up.
we should do a seance.
I'm telling you, I'll wake that son of a bitch up. Oh,
Whose is it?
I think
ours, I
it's
think.
me. Or is it
No.
yours? Your screen is black.
Yours is too.
What'd you call me?
You.
They sleep after a while.
Oh, it
there you
is
go.
yours.
I'm looking at you. Was it Quincy?
Quincy.
So, yeah. Oh, let me tell you some Ouija board stories. So I do got a Ouija board.
Hold on, it's not recording.
Well, I think that's the reason. Quincy, are you with me?
Oh, no, we're good now. I can see the little red light beep. Not beeping.
Before you get into a story,
Hour-long story.
we got a ad.
Yes. This episode is brought to you by Dark and Jury Clothing. Dark and Jury is an edgy fashion and lifestyle brand that embraces great design and unsurpassed quality. Dark and Jury has quickly gained a following amongst fans of the occult, horror, punk rock, heavy metal, and all-around free thinkers and retailers worldwide without shoving a preachy, trendy, or political message down your throat. So buy the best, fuck the rest, darkandjuryclothing.com.
Boom. And we got a bunch of haunted shit in this store, and we take care of it. So quit fucking with my cameras.
Yeah. Bang, bang.
Burn this bitch down, dude.
So there I was, pistols a-blazing.
Also, can we debunk that? Because most people think Scooby-Doo is about some teenagers that are going out and like solving mysteries. But for starters, Fred's fucking 29. If I'm a day
He's a
old.
grown-ass man.
And two, that show to me was just an example of them trying to get out that there's a problem with the criminal elderly element. Because
elderly.
at the end of every episode,
There's
they rip
always
that
old
mask
people.
off, and it's Old Man Jenkins or
That's true.
Old Man Perkins. It's a bunch of old fucks causing fucking havoc.
It's true.
We don't like change. There's too much change going on around here. I don't like your dog because he's brown.
I haven't watched that show enough to know.
Good old Scooby-Doo, man.
Yeah, my kids watch it, and it is a pattern. It's one of those things where it's just like, man, there's no like actual ghosts happening.
Yeah.
Although they have made some movies where like supernatural stuff happens.
They have the Dracula movie.
Or the zombie one, like the Zombie Island or whatever. And, you know, to me, it's like once you have like a real experience, you'd think you'd be like, all right, you know, we're done.
Yeah,
we don't
fuck
have to
this
do
shit.
any more.
But 8 out of 10 times it's just some old fuck.
Yeah, but and they always have like genius ways of like floating and turning neon green and ooh, all that
Like, I
shit.
shoved a glow stick up my ass.
Like, those people need to be working in the movies. Like, holy shit. Like, I saw that thing go through a wall. That was not fake. That was a real thing that just happened.
It was a hologram in 1965, was invented in 1950. So I was like, man, what the fuck? I was like, that's where technology comes from. Fucking Scooby-Doo villains.
So, did you start work on the vagina room yet?
I have not. I've been working on my own vaginas, and vagina. God damn it. What I meant to say is there ain't enough hours in the daytime, so I'm like, shit, man. I gotta like do this, gotta do that, and they did ask me, hey, man, what the fuck, you know? Fuck, I'm a booked man. I'm busy. I am busy, but I am gonna get that nice steamy vagina room looking very nice. I don't want to just give y'all no bullshit. I'm gonna give you something very classy.
When it's
Skcoobaveli.
all done, I think I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah,
Oh,
me
do it.
too. Me too. And
Try out the steamer.
thinking about
I'm
Scoob the
interested.
whole time.
In reality, it's just me under the cover going, Jordan, you are a married woman. I see you put a ring on it.
Oh my god.
Oh, dear God.
But my Ouija board. I grew up in Austin. Well, in the earlier days, I grew up in Austin, like middle school style. Mm-hmm. We moved to this one cul-de-sac or whatever it was, and there was a Goodwill, a Blockbuster, and like a little strip mall. When the back was all the dumpsters and shit, we used to almost every single night. We used to wait till 9 o'clock hits when the sun actually would go down back in the day, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And we used to go dumpster diving. In those dumpsters, we found plenty of good stuff from Ouija boards to bloody clothes. But
What?
yeah,
Jesus
we used to
Christ,
find shit. We used to say,
Scoob.
don't touch it. Don't touch it. It's a crime scene. Ha, ha, ha. Hey, but grab that fucking Ouija board, buddy. We grabbed that Ouija board, and that Ouija board kind of kicked it off for us because I'm a bad kid. I got enough credits to where I was allowed to skip a couple of days. I would skip school, bring the honeys with me, and I used to close my eyes. I wanted to see the shit work my damn self. We would wake it up, and these bitches that I used to bring over, they were like not Jordan. These were like fucking serious,
Some
like
hoes in this house.
they were like, my life's a fucking sham. Do you want some pussy or not? You know? I'm like, well, come on over, buddy. So we used to play that Ouija board, and my brother would be in the next room shaking the windows and shit, scaring them, you know what I mean? And they'd be like, oh, Scoob. And I'm like, yes, come here. Oh, you too. Oh, it's so scary in here. Let's hide under the covers. So that's how I would, do my thing. And my brother would just be Pip Your Time,
Oh my god.
That window should have been the steam box right there, because he usually. But we came back to Waco. And we got into this big old crazy house, and it looks like a Scooby-Doo house. It's right across the street from Kobe's. It's an old brick house. Some of y'all might remember me being there, but it's right on my street. Well, anyway, that house was kind of like the biggest house in the block or whatever, the brick house, 2-story, whatever. In that house, a lot of crazy shit happened, and we bring that Ouija from Austin with us. Mm-hmm. We played with it so much that a spirit named Quincy came into that board.
Shout out
to Quincy.
What up, Quincy?
Quincy was a African American man who perished behind the alley of that house.
Oh.
Apparently, he had got. It was wintertime back when they used to, I guess, snow in Waco. Back when Texas wasn't so hot.
Yeah.
It got so cold that he had fell asleep inside the dumpster and froze to death.
What?
And the trash day used to go, I think it was like once a month, because they used to have like dumpsters. They didn't pick it up once a week like they do here. So that dumpster sat there, and it's a dumpster, so people would just throw trash in it. No need to look in it and shit like that. No, what for? It's a trash.
Yeah.
So people just piled up a bunch of stuff. And we learned all this shit from each letter at a time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I even got a yellow manila like paper folder thing where we used to write down stuff. We used to have people sitting there, write down whatever we spelled out, because it would just go on and on and on. Like, what the fuck, QU? What the fuck? What is he spelling? And then it would be like, it would actually spell out like his name was Quincy.
Wow.
Died, alley, code, frozen, dumpster. It's like, fuck. Quincy stayed with us for a very long time, and he actually helped us out with a lot of stuff.
Gave you some lotto numbers.
Oh, I wish. I don't think even the ghosts know the future.
Yeah.
They're just like, hey, man, what are you fucking doing? What is it, 1940? Ha ha.
Don't be a bitch, Quincy.
Yeah.
Let me know.
You better go in those fucking balls and wiggle them up or something. Well, so that stuck with me for a while. And I'll run to this story real quick. My on Park Street, which is like a couple of houses or a couple of streets down, my friends Miguel, John, and David, and everybody.
Shout out.
We they lived there, but we hung out there every single day. It was the place where like all the little girls would go, and we were just there being the cool guys. And
Legally
the dad was,
of age little girls.
definitely, we were all 15. Damn it! And yeah, we were all fucking 15, man, when this shit happened. So the dad, he did a little part-timing for the city of Waco. Well, apparently they cut down a tree in Cameron Park where they used to supposedly hang people on.
Uh-huh.
So they cut it down. They took it to the mill, the tree mill, whatever the fuck, because he wanted to make boards out of them and shit like that. And he told us the whole story. Hey, we're doing this, we're doing that. These are my boards. Don't fuck with it.
Fucking Quincy.
Quincy, are you with me? Mo murder, midnight. Yeah, man. He loved that song. He used to put that shit on skip constantly. I was like, there's no scratch on the CD, man. What the hell? Like, murder. Quincy. I'm like, how the fuck? Bone Thugs and Harmony was the shit. I had a what was it, like a 25 CD changer or whatever? Yeah. He would shoot it to Bone Thugs and Harmony every single time we played it.
That's
awesome. And then he'll put it on Mo Murder and he'll skip that shit. It would freak us the fuck out. But we loved it. We were like, friend. We got a friend. A ghost friend, and it wasn't Casper. But so I told the guys, man, hey man, that's Pops' fucking his what do you call it? His floorboard that he got from the fucking tree, man. Let's cut that bitch up and make a Ouija out of it. They were like, hell yeah, I'm down. Shit, maybe you can bring Quincy up in this bitch. Because, I mean, everybody knew about Quincy. I said, hell yeah, man. So we saw that some bitch in the perfect square. And I still got this to this day. It's hanging. I'm going to tell you why I got this. But I don't want to make this shit a fucking hour long. Anyway, I'm going to try to break it down short. We made a Ouija board out of that some bitch. We did our thing because at this time, me being who I am and wondering where the fucking all this shit's coming from, like I did some investigations way before Google, so I know how to wake the motherfucker up. Anyway, we played it. A lot of crazy shit happened. A lot of bad shit happened. My friend asked them stupid questions. When am I gonna die? When am I gonna? How am I gonna die? All this shit, right? And of course, we got the notebook, and it said, "When am I gonna die?" I gave him his birthday. Gave him his fucking birthday of next year. He said, "How am I gonna die?" He said, "Fire, F-I-R-E, fire." And then he says, "Well, fuck this and that, blah blah." Of course, we were scared because the shit was really happening. Like we were fucking like we're not moving it at this point. We're not doing nothing. Oh, y'all are fucking with me. Stop fucking with me, bro. We ain't fucking with you. But we're laughing at him because he's so spooked. This dude ain't the type to get spooked. Well, he went home, and he must have wrote the shit down because a year goes by, we forget everything that happened that night. Everything. We went to his house because we hung out on Park every single day. Every day, man. Hey, man, let's go fuck some hoes. What's going on, man? Nah, man, I'm cool, man. What? Got a bitch over there or something? Nah, man, I'm good, man. Fuck, it's your birthday, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's go get let's go get fucked up.
Yeah. Standing next to the garden hose. Like, nah, man.
Nah, the dude was in his window. Like, he ain't never opened that damn window. I swear to God, that motherfucker had nails in it because he used to be an escape artist. And his mom wanted to keep his ass inside and shit. But that bitch was open. He said, "I'm staying home. It's my birthday." I said, "All right, you got to go to, do your family thing." He's like, "Nah, man, the Ouija. Quincy's bitch ass." I said, "What?" I said, "Oh, what are you talking about, man?" He said, "Man, last year it said I was going to die on this day. I was going to die by fire and all this shit, right?" I said, "Man, you believe that shit?" He said, "Well, I ain't taking no chances." And we're laughing. We're clowning. We're little assholes. So we're like, "Man, all right, whatever, dude." We went about our business. We used to walk the streets and cruise like 10 people and shit. So I remember Kermit was there. Well, anyway, long story short, the next day we went over there. He was still alive. So I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Yeah, all that bullshit. He's like, "Oh, man, Ouija board bullshit, man. He bullshitting me, man." I said, "Well, shit, let's go out." Nah, man, I stayed inside all day yesterday. I didn't do shit. I want to just go to the mall. I need to get some new shoes. Got some money, from my dad and this and that. When him and his dad got in the fucking car that day, they went to the mall right there on Dutton. Fucking lost control of the fucking car because of another goddamn car coming this way, because it's a hill that goes up like that. So they were coming like that. The car kind of went into their lane. They swerved and they hit a fucking pole that's right at a church. They hit a pole right at a church. That bug hit that pole, pa, and it rolled back in the middle of the street. Now, at this time, me, Kermit, John, David, or Miguel, David was gone, and Scrap, we're all walking down the street and shit. And we seen all that fucking smoke. Kobe's is right up my block. And all we seen was that fucking bright light. So we ran up there to check that shit out. And sure enough, that car was on fucking fire and shit. And we feel bad. We feel bad because we had no fucking idea. It was Junior, you know what I mean? Miguel, his name was Miguel, but R.I.P. And we had no fucking idea it was fucking Junior. And we're there, "Oh, man, shit, they hotboxing the car." We're clowning. "Oh, them boys are hot boys. Oh, them boys on fire," and all this and that. Clowning. And motherfuckers are standing around because it's a residential area. And everybody try to get them out and try to open the doors. And by the time the ambulance came and the fire trucks and shit, they were just trying to do all that shit, trying to spray it down. Them boys were gone. And so we walked to the crib and everything, thinking nothing of it. And we walked to his house the next day. "Hey, man, what the fuck? Hey, Junior, what's up?" You know what I'm saying? His sister was, "Y'all need to get the fuck out of here," and this and that. What the fuck? His sister was older than us, so she was like kind of a bitch to us or whatever. We went to the house. we kept on calling and calling. That's when he had the phones on the wall and shit. And we called, and the sister answered, and she was like, you know, he's fucking dead. You know what happened yesterday and that wreck on Dutton and all this and that, blah, blah, blah. We're like, holy shit. Because we actually saw that shit. So.
In memory of.
Miguel. But
Ouija boards are serious.
we got rid of the Ouija board.
Yeah.
What we did, we tried to get rid of the Ouija board. So.
Uh-oh.
Now, mind
Sorry.
you, it's
COVID.
it's the board, like it's actually hanging. So I said, all right, man, we're gonna keep it here. Aunt Maria, she threw it away in the fucking trash. When she threw it away in the trash man came and got it or whatever. Somebody must have pulled that bitch out and put it on the bed because they didn't think it was trash, because we would play with that motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So somebody took that sumbitch out. We got home from school, bada bing, bada boom, it's there. The fuck?
Like fucking Annabelle.
We burned the sumbitch, and if you look at it, you can still see, like, it's kind of charged still, but it's very readable. Like, it cleaned off well, and it did not fucking burn. And we're burning it for a while. We just needed more hotter coals or something. We tried to burn it. We threw it in the fucking Brazos River. Now, when we threw it in the river, that bitch floated, kept on floating to the bank. Boom. We fucking saucered that shit. Boom.
Jumanji.
That bitch is not coming back. And that bitch will float. And then my homeboy was like, man, we better get that shit because somebody else is going to do that. And it's going to, what if it comes back on us? Whatever. I got it, man. I'll keep that shit, right? I kept it. I try to throw it away or get rid of it. I gave it to somebody else. I went to jail. Went to prison. Gave it to my brother. He wanted to get rid of it. He gave it away to somebody, to our friend. He went to prison. David, he went to prison. Same shit. John, prison. Everybody goes to fucking prison.
I mean, maybe you guys are just a bunch of hooligans.
Well, the crazy thing is, once we had it and our luck was fucking going crazy. It was downgrading big time. We had no fucking luck. It was nothing but bad luck. And so we said, we're going to go ahead and get rid of this shit because this is probably the cause of our fucking problem. And finally, it comes back to me. Now, I still got it in my possession. I'm out of prison. I'm doing fairly well for myself. And everybody else after that is doing fairly well. Maybe it's Miguel. Maybe it's Junior up there. But for some odd reason, I can't let that bitch go. Because if I do, I might be in jail, or my luck is going to drastically change. And I don't want that to happen.
Well, it sounds like a movie. Sounds like like a movie that you know.
Well, it's fucking real life, all right? God damn it.
We got time for an ad.
Yes, this episode is brought to you by the Ghostbusters. And no, this episode is brought to you by Skellington Curiosities. Skellington Curiosities is the only curiosities and oddities shop in Waco, Texas, full of clothing, lingerie, accessories, oddities, and everyday curiosities. A spooky vibe 365. Visit us online at skellingtoncuriosities.com.
Boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
And look out on Thursdays. We'll be dropping a new web series called The Skellingtons, where you guys get to see all the haunted shit in our store and meet our vendors and artists and all that bullshit. So check it out.
Yeah. Y'all are going to be at Market on Sunday, right?
Yeah, we're going to be East Side.
East Side.
Market.
And then then your own market on the
Skellington
27th.
Market the weekend after.
Yeah.
The end of the month is always crazy for us.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's blowing up, though. We got some shout outs. It's getting towards the midnight hour.
Oh, is it? Oh, shit.
Shit. Sorry. Told you. An hour long. Buenos noches.
Shout out to Scoob for showing up in his garb, sharing his stories. Don't do it. Wait, hold on. Okay. Okay, now you
It's
can.
really loud.
So yeah, thanks for being our I'll say favorite, but you know, the one that keeps coming back. So
I'm like a cat. You shouldn't have fed me.
And then by the time this airs,
Wednesday?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So we'll have a few days, and then it'll be your wedding.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
So we're 10 days away. I'm not nervous at all.
Time's running out, Oscar.
The next episode. Oh no, that won't be the wedding episode. It's the wedding.
Yeah, the one
episode
after.
Okay.
Yeah, he did put out that Facebook post talking about if anybody wants to fight for my
saw
love.
that.
Yes, that was great.
I was like, what the fuck, man?
I was gonna show up in my pink panties and be like, "He's mine, bitch." Congratulations, Jordan.
Thank you very much.
Right now, she's getting married at this moment, so you know what I mean.
Right this
Sorry,
moment, Jesus
fellas.
Christ.
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah. So shout out to all of our vendors and everybody that's gonna be there, performers, etc., etc.
Yep. Shout out to Eastside Market where we are going to be next weekend.
Come out and support Brotherwell Brewing.
Yeah.
Yes. Great beer, great music, great vendors. It's fun.
Yeah, and y'all need to come and check this haunted place out because if you do feel some kind of spirit shit, this is the place to come and feel some shit. If you want to feel something, if you want to feel a tingle in your jingle, if you want to feel a jiggle in your pickle, you need to come over here and you're going to feel some shit, buy some shit, and happy Halloween, fellas.
Almost. We're getting there.
Spooky season.
It's upon us.
I can't wait.
You gonna come back for our second annual Halloween episode?
Ooh, what should I be? What would I wear? I'm definitely down.
And also, if anybody out there is holding on to haunted items and they don't want to hold on to them anymore,
Give them to us.
we will always accept them.
We will take them.
I only got room for mine, all right, fellas? Trust me. I mean, it's bringing me luck now.
Yeah.
All it needs is a nice, comforting home. It really does. So let a spirit into your home. And,
Or don't and give it to the Skellingtons.
yeah.
We'll take care of it. That's what I told her. I was like, we're gonna be that old couple in like 20 years, like on like the Annabella movie.
Yeah.
Conjuring. They have their garage. It's just full of fucking.
Keep it under a lock and
A bunch of
key.
shit that says don't touch.
Definitely us.
Yeah, no.
It's a beautiful room.
And then our son's gonna be like, motherfucker.
We leave it all to him. And he's gonna, what the fuck?
All right, till next time.
Bye.